as is always the case. Let's turn our speakers down so we get little to no feedback. What we should do, I guess we should, I suppose we could do some shilling. We'll do a little bit of shilling first. Let's bring up the website, dtcomputers.online. Just our website. I went over it before. We'll go over it again. We got the home page. We try to do what needs done so you don't have to with your computers. Keep them running smooth. Are we the best? Probably not. There's always somebody better. No matter what you do, there's always going to be somebody better. But we try. We try like hell. About, just a little about page. What we does, this is kind of like a blog. I only have one entry here. I think I stated that before. And this was just about, you know, heat sinks being clogged up, more so in laptops than desktops. Because it says a laptop and then the thermal paste is dried up, don't think that it can't happen to a desktop. It can. We're going to continue to keep adding stuff here. I actually have a video that I made today. I may take some more photos quick. Actually, I can't. I have the camera set up for streaming. But the video that I have will go up here with a short little post. Our services, I gotta work, that's under work. The podcast, we're gonna bring it back online, revive some life into it. Working on a different setup than the Antisocial Experience podcast. So, and then the contact form. If you want to contact us, compliments, say like the podcast, the website, the live streams, whatever, you can contact here or on any of my social media. That being said, let's go back to the cam. Alright, we'll try and keep stuff focusing today for everybody. What we got, I do want to do a review, not that we won't get back to, there, that looks a little better. Not that we won't get back to keyboard milk, we will. I'm going to clean that up. I don't know about on camera. However, let's move this out of the way just a little more. Before I get into this, let's take the camera over here. I do need to pack up this machine. So that I am going to do, and hopefully I have zero echo like every other live stream I've tried to do in the past week or so. So that one is there. None of those are feeding out audio. In the recording, it looks like everything is disabled except for the proper one. That's good. No, if you watched any of the Antisocial Experience live streams for the podcast, you will know the echo that I am talking about that has been plaguing us. Horrible echo. So let's go over the devices we had. We had a latency from each HDMI capture card. From each HDMI capture card, we had a latency that was like a second after our actual microphones running into the recorder. And then we had the microphone from the webcam, so there's 3 sources. And then also, what else? There was one more. Oh, Discord was echoing too, because Discord had somehow been hijacked by the Elgato sound capture app, and everything is disabled. So it should be all good now. Oh, this was off, so I turned it off. We got to turn it back on. Or yeah, it was off, we turned it on. Back off. This one's getting packed up and going home to its owner. Anyhow, keyboard melt coming up. I want to go over a product though. Again, AC, apologies people. We will try and muffle it with our homemade baffle and whatever this thing is called. It shoots air in a direction. It's kind of like my own homemade ductwork. Alright. Alright, computer is running. Tools for the day picked up. Let's pack this thing up to get it home to a happy to receive owner. It's always good. Anybody, I've noticed, anytime anybody has a computer being worked on, they're always happy to get it back. So, shut down. Where's the belt? We have a belt for this thing, but I don't know what I did with it. I know the few times that I had a computer go out to be worked on, stuff that I couldn't solve, which was more warranty stuff, surface mount device components, RMA type stuff. That, whenever I got that back, I was real happy. Alright, so we have no room there, so let's set it on our bench temporarily over there and get the rest of her equipment. Wow, that's a small monitor. Does anybody still use 4x3 monitors in 2018? And I can't turn it off. Do you have to hold it? Surely not. Alright, here goes nothing. Mouse and keyboard. Monitor. So who thinks taking and alcoholing? Actually, I don't think I'm going to waste time on that, the keyboard milk. I did want to do a follow-up to it, but being that the one capacitor, the end is blown off of it, I will have to identify what rating it is, the specs of that capacitor, and then I could replace it. But I don't, time and labor, I think she would be able to, this person would be able to get a keyboard cheaper than what it would cost on that. I mean, it's not a hard repair, replacing one little surface mount device. I could attempt to clean it with alcohol and hope that the capacitor is good and it just lost the solder on the end. That is something to consider. Maybe we'll do that. Let's get this stuff out of the way first, though. Okay. Power cable, VGA. What are we gonna do? Rubber band? Sounds good. I wish I had more of an interaction thing going on here, to where is my, there's my mouse. There's Amazon. Let's head on over to YouTube and see what is happening. Joe Rogan, you're live. I should be watching your show, however. I'm doing my own live stream right now. It's not selfish, man, it's just what I'm doing. Can't watch your stuff right now. Just can't happen. Just can't happen. Alright. Computer packed up and ready to go back to its owner. Gene, you're gonna like it. It is working. I don't know why it wasn't working, because when it came in, all we literally did was set up the printer. Oh, this is funny. I wish I had. I do have a camera available. So let's take some pictures of this before actually, if we set it there, it'll look a lot better. Wait till you see this video. I am going to play the video of what I am actually taking pictures. Is my orientation locked? I hate that when that happens. I like auto rotate, not portrait locked or landscape locked. There we go. Get that. And then take a picture of the actual printer. All right. Your ink is running low. Hey boss, everything is right there. I am taking, let me take one more picture and I'll disconnect this printer. Hey, you're live on the internet. You're visitor number 1.
Wow, I feel like visiting.
You've won no prize.
Nothing?
No.
That's exactly what I expected.
I know, it's great, isn't it? And wow, it's hard to get pictures of stuff.
What's this other dude's address?
I'm not going to give that out. Let me mute my mic and then...
Write it down, whatever.
I think I kind of did write it down. Right here, if you can understand that. You know what road.
Lucky. Yeah.
Okay, there. You got to go to that place. So I am packing up the printer and then everything's ready to go. I'll help you carry this out. We got to leave the internet here for a minute though. I don't think we can take them with us.
Okay.
No. I'm sure. You know, I'm sure. Like, if people would go if we were wireless, but we're not wireless. We're running off a dummy battery right now, and the HDMI cable is not near long enough. This is her printer wire.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's wrap it up quick and. Well, it's a printer power wire and a USB wire for the printer. Both those are hers. Alright, there's this with the mouse and keyboard. Everything's with that. You didn't bring a power cable for that because you unwrapped my big, or this monster cable, right? Yeah. Does this seem ridiculous to anybody? Look at this. Look at this computer cable. This is the power.
That's for your stove, man.
Yeah, I know, right? We could almost plug a stove or a dishwasher or something in with that. All right. Excuse me. Let's we'll give them the website to check out real quick while I mute. I'm gonna mute. You do have mouse and keyboard? Alright, you're all accessorized and good to go. And I'm stuck looking for that little wrist belt. I forget what I did with that little wrist belt for this. I know I had it up there, but then I brought it back down here. Thought maybe it was here. Alright, no biggie. No biggie. We'll settle that score later. Alright, above and zoom. Okay, moving on here, we're gonna open these products up real quick that I did want to open up. The one, I mean, yeah, I had a different idea for it before I came up with my second idea. So this here, basically, it's just an Arca Swiss plate made by Desmond, who is a fairly decent company as far as I'm concerned for their Arca plates. I like them. Here's a real little Desmond Arca Swiss quick release. And then the actual plate. The plate for that one is, I don't know, I bought this independent. But being the same company, this will fit right in there. Which most Arca Swiss stuff is compatible. Hey, maybe it's junk, I don't know. But I know it is not the cheapest stuff on Amazon. But it works well. And I actually have the cross compatibility. I have a tripod by this company, the Colorado Tripod Company, and their Arca plate fits right in these Desmond quick release plates also. I mean, it's supposed to be pretty cross compatible when people make it to this standard, and for the most part it is. Getting more to the point, Desmond Arca plate, I bought this originally to, I was going to mount it to the top side of my main light, which the main light is up here. It's an LED light, and I wanted to have it on a tripod mounted to the beam, mounted to on a tripod mounted to the beam over there, and be able to angle the light whichever way. But I just went for the traditional hang the light by the chains. I'm going to find another purpose for this Arca plate. Not too important. You get some hardware with it to crank down these screws. You can use a coin, a big flathead, or the Allen wrench that comes with it, probably even a Torx. I may still do the light, maybe a smaller one, so we're not bending the housing of the light as bad. Not sure yet. Undecided on that note. There's that Arca Swiss plate. Something, I would recommend them, definitely. Desmond, D-E-S-M-O-N-D is who makes. You can get the Arca plates, the Arca quick release plates. For camera gear, this, don't be confused, this is a Manfrotto Pixie tripod or Pixie Mini, I don't know. I have a bigger version of this for the main camera right here has a bigger version of one of these. This, I wish I had a way to zoom further. There it is. X-Acto knife. I thought I lost it. Ooh boy, what did I kill? I killed something. I killed something. No. Okay. We are still going. There, that's them. Colorado Tripod Company. If it is not too glary. They make a phenomenal product in my opinion. Better than the ball heads you get on the Targus tripods. You can find it like big box stores. I'm not saying their names. I do like the Targus tripod. I have the video on that. I just need to finish editing it and uploading it, and you'll see what I mean. Also, a little better than the ball head that comes with your base model Joby GorillaPod, which is this. The oven timer or egg timer, whatever that thing is, that's just to do panoramic time lapses. That's why that's on there. The actual ball head I use for the recorder, and I don't know that you can see that. Maybe in the wide view, maybe not. Let's check it out. Can you see the actual recorder in the wide view? The recorder, no, it is just off screen, so you can't see that. We're not moving no cameras today, so. Alright, back to the product at hand. Phenomenal product, as in what you pay, I believe, is under 20 bucks. Get a little thank you. You heading out?
Yeah.
Alright, boss. We are an American company based in Denver, Colorado. We love our customers and we're here to help you. They got number to call, nice American flag on there, so definitely patriotic. So the warranty you get is void unless activated within 30 days of purchase. So you got to go to the Denver Express Warehouse, denverexpresswarehouse.com, if you want to activate a warranty. I don't know what kind of warranty they would give on these, but when you order a ball head for a tripod, you're thinking, oh, ball head. You go ahead, you unwrap it, and you're greeted by a nice little zipper pouch. Very, very nice. You get a snack, also a snack to eat while you. Oh wait, it says do not eat. This must be the expired one. I'm not the first one to make that joke. Yeah. Okay, back to it. Here is that arca plate I was talking about. On the bottom of the cameras, other stuff that you want to attach on tripods, lights, maybe mixers, microphones. My mixer would, you could put this on the bottom of it and lock it onto a tripod and then have the camera mounted to the top of the mixer recorder. Overall though, phenomenal quality on this. I was super impressed. It's all aluminum. I don't want to say there's not a part of it that's pot metal. However, the only thing that was confusing, as I didn't see when I ordered the first one of these, so I knew it the second time going in. Some companies do give you an adapter to adapt from the 3/8/16 course threads up to the 1/4x20. One of these little guys that winds in. I happen to have one from an old ball head that a friend of ours, mutual friend of Dave and I's, found while out walking one day. So I have that. I didn't have to order any of them, but I was a bit stumped at why they didn't send one of those. The more common thread is the 1/4x20. So we do have it. We're going to put that in there with some blue thread locker to keep it in there. It's not too hard to get out. But the overall build of this, like, 2 thumbs up. Colorado Tripod Company, amazing quality. Aluminum, heavy, and it's classified on Amazon as a mini ball head, and it's not too mini. The normal ball head that comes on the Joby GorillaPod with the quick clip, not the ball head X, the quick clip where you press a little button and it just slides right out. That one is smaller than this, and it's not even classified as mini. It doesn't come with a bag. So for, I believe, under $20, I think $16 or $18, and you're getting this. The only thing, know that you're going to need a 1/4x20 to 3/8x16 thread count adapter. That's the only thing you really need, unless you are running a 3/8/16 mount for where you're going to put this ball head. I tried going to my local hardware store to see if they had any of these. They had the 3/8/16. They had the 1/4x20, not together in the same one. On different ones with oddball sizes on the other end. So 1/4x20 to something else that wouldn't fit in here. And then they had the 3/8/16 to something else that would not fit a 1/4x20. So make sure you're buying a ball head, order one of these on Amazon, wherever you happen to be ordering from, order one. And that is my quick 2 thumbs up review of the black and gray, black and gun, I don't want to call it gunmetal, black and whatever, Colorado Tripod Company. Amazing product, under 20 bucks, shipped to your door if you have Prime. If not, you're paying for shipping. An American company. Is it important to support American companies, Dave? Some people say yes, some people say no, because they don't mind cheaper crap, right? Yeah, they just want the product. They want it when they want it, and it doesn't matter where it comes from. I go both ways. I go with who has what I need when I need it. And if I have to wait from an American company, well, I'll get it from the Chinese or whatever, India. I'm not designating any people. I'll get it from whatever company. Send it out to me quicker. Alright. Seriously though, do not eat the gel silica packets. Not good. It won't turn out good at all, I am sure.
See you, man.
Alright, you're out?
Alright.
See you, sir. Have a good day. Oh boy. Where do we go from here? Okay, keyboard milk is on the agenda. Oh, hang on. I gotta yell at this guy. Sorry to leave you. Sorry to mute. I try not to when I don't have to. Keyboard milk. Unknown yet if we're going to fix it. The neighbor wants me to go look at his TV. Well, to be fair, the boss, but I'm going to do that in a few minutes. Another phenomenal product that I have high praise for, and this is a product that I have owned. Legit, I have owned these. An Optiplex 7010 small form factor. Any of these and newer. This is third generation Intel. Highly recommended. Rock solid. If you just need a good home computer, you can get these cheap, refurbished, remanufactured, whatever. I think they call them some are refurbished, most are recertified on like whatever online store, Amazon. I think you can get some from Dell, eBay. A lot of people sell them online. There's a lot of different companies that refurbish, recertify. No remanufactured, that's not really. But refurbished, recertified, rock solid product. We're gonna take and test the power supply in this one real quick to see if that is the issue. It's having power issues. We don't know what power issue yet. So let's see what we can get of the power supply accessible to us to test. We'll unplug our few wires. And this is the other reason that I like these. You can literally disassemble them most of the way I haven't used the tool yet, and that's the idea with the Optiplex series, I guess. You could have a bunch of these in a business and do work on them without using many tools. Like if you need to swap out a drive, a ROM, a RAM, you start getting into the CPU and that screwdriver basically. Maybe one or two other small tools that I am not remembering off the top of my head, but as far as I know, you can just about disassemble this with a Phillips screwdriver, maybe a Torx, if there's a Torx bolt in there somewhere I forgot about. Okay, so we have a couple of the wires for the power supply. Let's pull our 12 volt rail up here so we can get it closer to where we need to test it. What are we going to get? Looks like we're going to get SATA, 12 volt rail. We don't really have anything to adapt. That's same as this SATA power, but that's just for an optical disc drive. So we're going to get a 12 volt rail SATA, no Molex. Oh, and the main power plug. Let's go ahead and try and work that out. I don't know if we can. What is this? That's just a housing. Okay, not important for our cause right at the moment. Let's put it back. Is it in? Looks like it. Okay, we got the main power connector. Let's get our power supply. Tester. This one? Sure. Now I do know that this one has a bad light on it. So if this power supply is good, we're going to get what we would expect to see, and our lights will be lit up. The 12 volt, 3 volt, 12 volt, 3.3 and the 5 volt rails, both sides should be lit up. And depending what else we plug in, we may be missing lights. We don't have a Molex connector. However, I'm not sure about this power supply tester. This one, I think if you plug into either Molex or the SATA power, you will get lights. I don't know if you need both. I know you don't have to have something plugged into the old, like the floppy drive connector. You do have 4-pin, 8-pin, and 6-pin testers on here. Your main power connector, SATA power, Molex power for your older hard drives and older CD-ROMs. So, let's test it up. Are we going to get lights? I don't know. Hopefully. Tight quarters here, people. Tight quarters. I think we can make it fit though. Okay. There's that. That. The only thing we're missing is Molex. I do have an adapter where I could take and adapt SATA over to Molex to plug in. We're still testing it here though, so I don't see an issue with not having Molex plugged in. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm forgetting something. I don't know. Brain tends to short circuit toward the end of the day. Alright, so we have lights, and remember I said we have one blown out light, which I think is our negative 5 volt, which in reality we should get a new power supply tester, because if we ever have the 5 volt rail out, we're not going to know if it is the negative side. But if it's out, we should have also the positive side out. Always, I don't know, but usually in my case, when this side is out, this side would be out too. So our power supply is indeed good. Time to diagnose further. What is your problem, Dell? What is your problem? What is your name? It is 5 OpenHours has just slid officially into after hours, people. Thank you. Thanks a million for watching, listening, commenting. Let's get some likes, subscribers. Subscribers would be important. We always want that. Alright. So let's connect back to the power on a Dell. We'll flip the hat around.
I already took care of that.
Did you? What was it?
Their dish box, that one for in that room there, it doesn't come on at all.
Okay.
So
What's
put him on that fire stick.
you what?
I got his fire stick working over there. He's happy.
Well, yeah, he's gonna be happy with that compared to his dish box.
Anything's better than this.
Yeah.
I'll see you.
Alright. Okay, so neighbor's TV taken care of. Boss man took care of that. Thank you, Dave. Alright. Big head in the way. Apologies. Did we catch up and put out all the fires from last week? No. We are waiting on parts though. Ooh, I can't fingerprint my phone with gloves on. Imagine that. Okay, yeah. So, my daughter just started kindergarten this year. My 5-year-old baby girl Riley moving on up to 6 very rapidly, real quick. It's you. What do you want? What do you want? Oh boy.
I'll try this again. I'll see you.
Alright, see you later. It's not the power supply. Power supply is good on this Dell Octoplex.
What's it doing?
Power supply test. I'm reassembling after testing the power supply right now to check and diagnose it further.
Probably not wrong.
Yeah.
I'll see.
Who knows? We'll find out. I'll let you know.
Alright.
So she just started kindergarten and we're signed up for, we've always gotten notifications from like, what is that, preschool? But we've got like notifications in one day from the kindergarten, so it's on a different level. We're like getting, and I guess it's important stuff depending on what grade you would have a kid in, but they are just, it's almost on the level of spam that they're sending us. Is the school really spamming us? I would think so. I would have to say yes in this case. You are spamming us. Alright, what did I forget? I know I forgot something. Something is not plugged in properly. Something is wrong. I always do. Always have. Because these are so easy and you don't have to use tools, I usually forget. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm just overanalyzing. Alright, let's get our SATA data. Mini SATA power. Can anybody tell me out there, other than the RAM that is in this, what is wrong with this current build? Why? What is wrong with it? Why would it not really be like this if you bought one of these? I mean, maybe if you got a refurb. If you got one of these from Dell, what is wrong with it? We'll have trivia. Answer the question, I'll give you a prize. Other than the goofy stick of RAM. RAM is just an upgrade though. What is wrong with this case? I'll hand out some small prize to anyone that answers that question. Okay. To the KVM. We want to make this a happy computer and a happy owner. Do we have room? Is that... That's better. Okay. Happy computer, happy owner. That is the goal. To the KVM. Let's go right side. You're gonna hear a lot of wind. I'm standing directly in front of the air conditioner. Alright, channel 3. But no, the overall usefulness of these Optiplex, this is factor 3rd gen Intel. The overall usefulness and rock solid stability as a desktop home computer, or even a small office computer, a computer at work, is amazing on these things. Like it'd be just very useful. And another note, if you're in, you know, a tech enthusiast or enthusiast just with computers in general, operating systems, I will let you know you cannot get a perfect install, but you can get a dang close to perfect install of OS X on those. You can get the Mac operating system booting natively on these 3rd gen and up. I don't know about the current, but 3rd gen and up, you will get some goodness going on. There's Tony's paperwork again. This is what? This is Dell. We can get this out of our way. Excuse me, people. If that came through, which I'm sure it did. I got a condenser microphone on right now. You are likely hearing every little sound. Okay, is it gonna boot? Will a 7010 live or die? That's the question today. Live or die. Isn't that from the Karate Kid? Live or die, man? When Johnny's harassing Daniel's son. Or maybe it's just Daniel at that point. It's not Daniel's son because he hasn't met Mr. Miyagi yet. Live or die, man. Or maybe that's Daniel at the end. I don't know. There, I have something to do now. We're going to rewatch The Karate Kid to find out if that line is in it. Okay, channel 3. Oh, okay, we have a Dell boot screen already. Let's see what it does past that. It at least powers on. We're getting power. We have a boot screen over here. Preparing automatic repair. So either it's having an issue with the hard drive, maybe the SATA controller starting to fail, the SATA port, SATA cable, or it was just turned off and on wrong, in the wrong manner. Okay, diagnosing your PC. We're seeing this. Maybe it's malware. Maybe they malwared it out. I've had this happen over malware on Windows 10. Are we going to solve this on the air today? Probably not. If we get lucky, we will. But luck does not roll my way often enough. How long has this madness been going on? 44. Not bad. Okay, automatic repair has failed us. Your PC did not start correctly. Press restart to restart your PC, which can sometimes fix the problem. You can also press advanced option to try other option to repair your PC. Let's restart once to see if they powered it off incorrectly. It's just not going to grab on the first go around. We'll keep it guesswork at this point. We'll not use any real intelligence. Alright, we have a spinner going. We got a spinny. Come on, Dell. I give you 2 thumbs up as a product also. Computers do fail, but I'm having faith. I know one thing I'm hearing right now. Is a dang loud hard drive. That thing is rumbling the case. Let me let you try to hear this, okay? It booted. It booted. I'm going to see if I can get Dave back up here, okay? Hopefully I'm not scratching the mic too much. We're going to put the mic right here and let you hear. We're going to try and block the air conditioner. I really hope you people heard that. Really hope everybody heard that. That is one noisy, soon to be very dead hard drive. I think we should do a backup. And maybe convince these people of an SSD. Is it another problem? I do not know. Okay, that password is incorrect. We do have a password to try on 3 separate accounts using the password for your Microsoft account. Same thing here. Okay, we are online actually, and that password I don't think. Let's try with the capital. Probably not. It's worth a shot though. Definitely worth a shot. Is it gonna go? We're over here pondering life. Is the Dell gonna boot us into an operating system? I really want to get the KVM up. I'm gonna find a way to add a KVM other than like TeamViewer. I would like the KVM to be hardware integrated rather than software. Okay, so the password did get us booted in. This computer boots fine. I don't know what that sound is, if that's a fan or is that a fan or is that a hard drive? It sounds like the hard drive, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna call it hard drive. I'm gonna say the hard drive is going to die real soon on this. So we're gonna get some software on it. We're gonna plug in an external to it right now, and we're gonna run a backup on it to grab any of their important data that they may want to save. So let's go. We're gonna go ahead, plug the external in like I said. Let's grab that. We'll just grab a hard drive that we know we can put stuff on, and we'll get a cable. SATA to USB 3, plug into USB 3 ports on the front of these. That's the other thing why I really like these Optiplex small form factors. Okay, I didn't really go over much of that, but you do have, some of them have 4 if I'm not mistaken, some only have 2, and then some have 2 USB 3 ports on their own. Some have the 2 USB 3 ports and 2 USB 2.0 ports on the front, and then you get more USB 3 and 2 on the back. As far as connectivity options for a computer that is running a 3rd gen Intel processor, amazing options for the tech. You're not getting USB-C, you're not getting Thunderbolt. You do have 2 DisplayPort, VGA, and I believe that's it. Yes, that is it on the back of this. But that is more than enough. With the availability of adapters, I mean, come on. Go online, grab yourself a Benfei DisplayPort to HDMI adapter. Boom, you're running an HD connection. And I don't know, one of them may carry sound on that. Does anybody know? Can you KVM, get a KVM included in OBS without connecting it to your main system? Is there a KVM with an HDMI out? Let's go to the Googles. Now, anybody wondering about the title? Here's the other thing. The Canon hair rollers. When do I maybe I'll end the video with that. Okay. KVM. KVM with HDMI out. AAA HDMI KVM solutions. Oh, we're looking around here. So we want USB KVM. USB KVM with HDMI out. Let's see what my Cable Mart is offering here. Okay, so you're getting HDMI in, HDMI 1, HDMI in 2, in 1, USB, USB 2, HDMI out, keyboard. So that's a USB KVM. PC1, PC2, so it's a 2-port, and you got your reset. Not exactly what I'm looking for. I'd like to find a 4-port PS2 with an HDMI out. Would be nice. Some way with KVM. What terms? What terms, people? KVM with secondary. KVM. Alright, Google it up right. Dual monitor KVM. So they do sell them. 2-port DVI VGA dual monitor KVM. Let's check Amazon. Okay. So is it 2 monitors or dual monitor? Show me your pictures. Okay. Console, PC1, PC2. Can you really connect to both of those? You may end up with lower res. I don't know what its native res is supported at. If both of those work. What number is this? Let's take the call and see. Okay. Thank you. Phillipsburg, Osceola School District. They're going to have another heat index for or whatever they call it, for tomorrow, Wednesday at school. They are going to take whatever measures possible to keep the kids cool. It's a brand new school. You would think the air conditioning is working. I would hope. Alright, that being said, let's get some entertainment on. And I did reach out to an awesome YouTube channel to get permission to play their content in the background for me during my live stream without having to worry about copyright. I told them, like, look, I don't want to rebroadcast your show in its entirety. Definitely not going to do that. But can I listen to your content while I'm doing a live stream as some noise? We're not rebroadcasting, just trying to get it for my ears, but to keep it mainly out of the mic. He, they, him, and her, and him, I guess, if there's 4, said, yeah, sure, no problem. So, moving on. Let's get the backup, if it'll take. We've got the hard drive plugged in. This thing is spinning away. Everything is working. 320 auto backup. Boy, do I get copyright for that if I show it? Probably not. Which way will it look better? We got a crack there, but we get a better picture. I don't know who will show it better. Anybody, go check them out. Non Sequitur Show. Amazing, amazing content. They have the live stream and a podcast audio version similar to what I am doing with at least one of my podcasts. I started doing a live stream of it. So, alright, we're going to back up the data. We're going to get boom, boom, boom. All 3 users. We're going to back right up to this 320 gig that conventional spinny hard drive that we have plugged in as an external. Make a new folder. We will use that folder. Hit OK. Back up. Next. Ooh, we're having some graphical display issues here. 100%. Is this going to fail to run because of the hard drive? That is why I'm running it from the external. But if it's not even going to run from the external... Ooh, it's going. It's just being a turd about it. Okay. So let's check all. Next. Next it. Next it. And it looks as though we are good. Alright, so backup going on this. Hopefully it completes without any issues. Hopefully it does complete. Keyboard milk, we can try cleaning it and getting all that grime off. Did it cause a short? I think it did short. Like I said, it blew the silver solder, like basically the end piece off of a capacitor. Off of a capacitor, not a capacitor. I don't think that keyboard's going to work again. I'm actually going to look up the cost of one right now. So let's go over to the full screen and we will try and find this. Alright. Let me get... Where's the rest of it? Oh no! It's gone! Oh no! Mr. Bill's going to come copyright me. Oh no! Oh, what did I do with it? Did we give it away? There it is. There is my friend. What camera are we on? I forgot. We're not on any. Okay. So this would actually be... It don't have a model number on that side. Does it have one on this side? I don't know. I don't want to drop anything, so we'll turn it over here. So no. And we know this goes to... Is this... Yes, that is her paperwork. So let's settle this right now before we get too involved in this. Okay, so we can look it up by serial number. There's no actual identifier on this. Any small print is not on here. Worn off, scratched off. I don't know. This is a dang big next book. Going with the serial number. What will serial number do for anybody? Come on, phone. Yeah. Second. Official day of school, and we're getting spammed. That's like the 5th message today. So, pretty amazing. Well, when in doubt, measure. You know, it's not often that devices don't have identifiers, but when they don't, you're in for a ride. So let's go there. That looks seriously like 1. So we're holding, that's like a 10, 12, that's a 12 inch, 12.9 inch Nicc. I'm not seeing it. It looks like the one they're holding, but is that it? Flex 11A. That's 11.6 inch, wrong side. 10L Atom. So it is an Intel processor. It looks nothing like what I'm holding, unless that, yeah, no, nothing like it. Nothing like the keyboard. Keyboard's opposite color, maybe a similar keyboard. So how do you identify Nicc when you need to? Oh, never mind, people. I found some print on the side. Power consumption, FCC ID. Does the other side hold another mystery? The bottom sure doesn't. It looks like that's where the stickers went. So no. False alarm. No identifiers. Intel Nicc. Let's find out. Does the back come off easily? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this. It's all guesswork. I've never done this. I'm like new, first day. Can you help me out? Teach me, oh Nicc. Where is your weak spot? Does it just fall apart if we take those couple screws out? Those would appear to hold the dock in, or the dock connectors. I don't like tearing these things apart. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. I'm chickening out, people. So, off to identify. I'm not going to waste everyone's time on identifying this hunk of stuff. We will, however. Oh, hold on. Whoa. New plan. Alright. We're going to look up some of the other parts. Should give us an identifier closer to what it is for. M1108 USB version 1. Not it. E1239.95 motherboard. Still nothing. 94.
This is basically almost all. This is
No. No such luck. Okay. Oop. Okay, that's Windows Update 1083 motherboard test case. H87 Pro, just a bunch of gibberish going off that. So it does have Windows 10. These are Windows 10 compatible. We will continue searching part numbers for the crusty milk covered keyboard. Keyboard milk part 2. Keyboard milk returns. See, right now is when I needed the guy that does the Hollywood movie trailers and stuff. That deep cinematic, scary, not cinematic, but that deep, scary voice. The one that reads all the, he does all the voicing for trailers and that. I could have him help him with these part number searches. We type mother, we did. Vizio, clearly a Vizio 65-inch tablet. That's what I want to carry around with me. Okay, let's just try it simply. Next book keyboard. Next book keyboards. We are gonna go shopping. What color will we call this? The actual keyboard was a, it's like a silver something or other. Intel quad core 2-in-1 tablet, 32 GB detachable keyboard, Windows 10. Is that it? No. Everything is in the wrong spot. It looks good. Well, different lights, different everything, so not a match. Not a match. Alright, we're going to take the searching off the air and be a little less boring. Thank you for watching. That was the review. So, if there is a conclusion to Keyboard Milk, where we're gonna either fix this thing or get a new one. I have to identify it first, and I'm not gonna, identifying stuff can be a pain. I'm not the best at it. Sometimes it takes a bit, but I'm not gonna waste an exorbitant amount of time trying to identify something when I'll just do it off cam. It may take a while, it may not. The few attempts that I've given so far have not yielded anything due to no identifiers whatsoever on that Nextbook tablet other than it is running Windows. It does have an Intel processor inside. And without popping it open to get an actual motherboard part number, I don't have an actual model number to go off of. I have, you know what? Let's power it up. Maybe it'll tell us about it. I guess we could do that. I don't know that we have a power cord though. 0%. Let's charge this beast. So, I could have said that way earlier. I did think of it. However, I like searching. The challenge of it, is it cheating to look at the device number? No, it's a time saver. So, we're going to let this charge and put it on to be continued. Another day. Is that going to hit the tripod? It's going to hit my tripod? No. Okay. To be continued on that. We are letting the backup continue on this if the computer does not go to sleep in the meantime. We have 5.22 gigs left. Colorado Tripod Company, again, 2 thumbs up, great product. I have bought exactly 2 of them now. If I had another camera, I would show you the one that is holding my main camera, my Panasonic G85 right here up. Amazing, amazing product. Can we show them with the webcam? I don't know. Might get a little out of hand. Right there. Their Colorado Tripod Company is your ball head in action. There's your ball head in action. You just saw part of the studio. The shop. Paradise. What do we call it? Paradise? The studio? Shop? The store? I don't know. Alright, let's clean up tools. It is 5. There was a rumor. I heard a rumor about some chicken salads today with the wife. Oh, it did catch it, so it may keep me after all. If anybody wonders what I'm doing whenever I reach out the camera, I have the focus set up for tracking. It will track something, and if it loses that tracking, it will try and grab something else similar to it, a color, a shape, a face, whatever. Alright, that is the show today. So we diagnosed power supply 100%, perfectly fine so far. I think it is a noisy and loud hard drive. Just an aging hard drive. That happens. Even SSDs are not 100% safe. They will burn out over a while. I mean, you gotta read and write a lot to them. Right out of the blue. When they first came out, SSDs were sketchy, but they've gotten a lot better. So, let's end the live stream there. Oh, in the video, yes. This, what did we title this one? This was, I gotta check the restream to find out what we titled this. This was, what did we call it? Was it Canon hair rollers, I think? Okay, so the Canon hair rollers, here we go. Let's bring up the full screen of the computer again. We'll go back to the DT Computers website, do our final shilling for the day. That's just contact. I need to get the phone number and stuff up on there so people can call. That's something I have never done yet. Not like it's a great achievement or anything since I built the website, but all of the photos except the one that says obviously Getty Images, all of the photos on the site, the one it flips to, let's let it load. I don't know how long, there it goes. That there and that, it'll just change back and forth from, you know, one and then back. All the photos are actually all things that I had taken when I first got my camera. I was first picking up a quality camera, learning to do some photography. And then, I don't know if this is from the camera. Yes, it is from the camera. These are photos direct out of the G85. So any photos except for under services, it obviously says Getty Images. This is all photos that I'd taken with the camera. When I was first learning, like literally a month or so after I gotten it, there was an actual challenge there, getting a picture of the open sign and having it lit properly, fully. Yeah, you have to adjust your frame rate, shutter speed, frame rate on that one to get photo or video of it where it looks decent. But anyways, ttcomputers.online. That's the website. 814-342-7533 is the store number. Contact either Dave or I on social media if you need anything done, picked up, house calls, we do it. Thank you again for watching, and here is the Canon hair rollers video. Canon really doesn't make hair rollers. I don't think they're going to, since they're primarily a camera company and they do make some printers, but we're gonna play the video anyhow. Let's I'm gonna mute the mic so you can hear this better. Frank, you never know what's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? I understand you're sleeping, but I just want to clarify that you can never really be sure of what you're gonna find, Frank.
Too much pizza.
He did. He had a lot of pizza. Alright, what do we got here? We got a printer. Acting a little weird.
A lot weird,
to say the least. What do we got in there? Should I wait till you pull? I'll wait till you pull it out. We'll go ahead and get. What is that?
Well, this might not be any good after I'm done.
A spring?
No, it's a hair roller.
An entire hair roller?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's hooked on there somewhere.
It is.
Oh, there it is.
Look at that. Just to show. Frank, you never know.
It's true about it, buddy.
You never know
He ain't gonna do that.
what you're gonna get. Just another day in the studio, the shop.
Whatever.
With Frank,
Where
and
you
Dave, and me. Actually, and there you have a whole hair roller. It's come out of the printer. There's the bobby pin. You actually,
I'm pretty sure it doesn't fall out of it.
yeah, you get the bobby pin.
So anybody,
the whole roller,
if
the
that
little-
sound
the
didn't
little
broadcast,
net
I'm sorry.
stuff.
It's good stuff.
It is.
I don't
Super,
think it's
super sorry.
fair, though. It's
Canon? I don't think.
No, that's
I
definitely
don't
not
think
part of a
hair
printer.
rollers would be a good match for
All right, we're gonna leave Frank
your
where he's at
cameras and your
continue-
printers and whatever other lenses.
and continue our
You're not
day.
going to mix hair rollers in
Thanks
very
for
well.
that,
And
Frank. We
like I
appreciate
said,
it.
Canon doesn't make those. That was something of the customers that had fallen into her inkjet printer. So, yeah, there was the movie. Thanks again for stopping into the studio shop paradise. Home away from home. I try to get some stuff done here. This is where we record the podcast. Great friends, great times, great work. We try. We're gonna try and get back here tomorrow and learn something else. We didn't learn a whole lot today how to test the power supply, which is easy when you have a tester. There's other ways to test it by hand, but we didn't go into that. Backup is about done, and thanks again for watching, everyone, anyone now, in the future. It won't be here in the past. Have a good day.